project is MUBUT, and it is the state-of-the-art idea which can revolutionize our transport industry. So the problem, first of all, there's a problem statement. The problem is that in our country, the majority of people travel by local transports, buses, vans, and there is no ticketing system of that. You have to go to the bus stop in order to take the ticket, which is very lengthy process because you have to go there and there are many people there. So there's a lot of rush there, and due to that many buses are overloaded because people have to go somewhere, which means there is a lot of risk for accident every day. Is there a solution? Yeah. So our service allows people to reserve any public transport across Pakistan without the need of internet. You have to use, many people in our country don't have smartphones. They don't have enough money to use smartphones. They have old phones like Nokia 3310. So how does it works? Basically, what we did that this was a client. So our client sends a message to a particular number. Okay, that number is then transported to TADHack-Pakistan API. We have used an API to this TADHack service with our own server via PHP that responds to the client using the TADHack API, and that the client receive the message via that number. So what's the main process here? The main process is that the client initiates a conversation by sending an SMS to our API. So the server then gives various options to select. So if you have to book a transport, what kind of transport, where you have to go, source, your destination, your timing, etc. And after that, when this all is done, the driver is notified that the seat is booked of the local transport firm. And there's another thing, there are also managers. The managers they define the routes of the transport. They are the buswalas. So what's our advantages? The advantage that huge crowds on public transport can be stopped because buses can already be booked and they can leave. And the second advantage is that more transport service can be launched. There is also the thing that there is a bus stop 20 kilometers away from your home, and the bus leaves from your home. That the route is from your house, so it passes through your house. So you can use the service use our service in order to book our app, and the bus will stop at your house and you can take it and you leave it. The fourth one is that there is also a huge boost in mobile wallet industry. I'm going to understand that in a bit. So then our future specs, we are using only the SMS module of TADHack API. We are thinking of using interactive voice response along with the voice recognition using deep learning in order to facilitate and know that by which area that person is belonging, and to facilitate that person in his or her local language. Using the telecom industry, using our own telecom industry, we are basically providing a UK number, so it costs a lot. So in order to send a message via our own telecom industry like Ufone, Telenor, so the sending can be done at low rates. So I request all of people, including judges and people, that this is our number. You can send a non-empty SMS to that number, and you can. We are going to give you a demo, but you can try it by yourself also. So I request everyone present in this hall to use this number and send a non-empty SMS, and you can see our app. So this is our demo.
Okay, so I will be giving the demo of the application. There are two different modules. There are two different numbers. One hotline is for the managers, where they can manage the different buses and routes, and one hotline is for passengers, where they can book vehicles. So before coming here, I created a simple, added a route by a manager. I can create a new one here, but I'll just show you the one I created. So I send a hello message. The server replies with welcome to manager portal. Select one of these options, 1, 2, 3, 4. When I select one, it asks me to add a new route in the following format. So the route is from Rawalpindi to Karachi. The ticket price is 1500. Then the response is given to the manager that the route has been added. Please save the route number 20 so they can reference it in the future. Similarly, vehicles and schedules can be made in the application. And here is the passenger hotline, so I will just book a ticket in front of you. So the passenger sends a hello message. Pickup location, so for example I want to go from destination. It asks me for a time to enter when do I want to leave, so I will just enter 22 o'clock. So no vehicles are available for the given time, so I can try with another time. 20. No vehicles. Let me try. So it will give me. There is one vehicle available which go via Gujarat, so if anyone wants to drop off there, they can drop off there. And when I select one, the ticket is booked and entered into our database. Then we can give different payment options from mobile wallet or cash. So let's say someone wants to pay via a mobile wallet, we press 2 and connect our application to the mobile wallet API and provide them a code, order number 123 use. Here it's 123 is just a demo because we don't have any API, but we can use this to making payment. So if you have any questions, you can ask.
You got me very excited initially, but then all the excitement went away.
I thought that I was taking too much time.
No. The idea I thought that you're trying to solve the problem of local transportation within city. जो बसें इस्लामाबाद मंडी इस्लामाबाद या कराची के अंदर चल रही हैं. Just to be clear, you're only talking about intercity travel.
No, it's not that. We can define any names over here. For example, I'm a manager, I want to go from I want to set a route for G11 to G10, I can make that here.
Yeah, so if that is the case, then जो supply side है इसकी, जो यहाँ पे बसें चल रही हैं, वो कैसे sign up होंगी? उस पे तो seat number book नहीं होते.
No, they are not seat numbers, but number of seats are limited. For example, a bus has 40 seats, so we have managed the database for that.
खड़े होके लोग चल रहे होते हैं ना बस में तो.
So इसी problem को तो solve करना है हमने.
I know, but I think you have not thought through this problem. I think this is a great problem to identify, and once you have more time, you will find better ways of solving. I think this is a big issue which needs to be resolved through technology, and you need to think of how to rope in these people who are most of the time illiterate, not willing to do business the way it should be done. So theoretically this could be sounds like a good idea, but from a practical purposes you haven't addressed the issues on the supply side.
Sir, there is only one issue कि अगर हमको एक पे जाके एजुकेट करना होगा कि ये हमारी सर्विस है, आप इस पे रजिस्टर करवाएं, आप इसके बाद ये डिफाइन करें, उसके बाद मतलब आवाम को शऊर दिलाना पड़ेगा बेसिकली.
सर एक्चुअली इस तरह तो बहुत सारी हैं, मैं पब्लिक को एजुकेट करने में टाइम लगता है. मोबाइल वॉलेट्स को आए हुए 4-5 साल हो गए, लेकिन अभी तक बहुत से लोग नहीं यूज़ करते हैं. यहाँ पे भी 80% लोग मैं कह सकता हूँ नहीं यूज़ करते होंगे. तो लेकिन कंपनीज उसमें इन्वेस्ट कर रही है फिर भी, क्योंकि उसका पोटेंशियल है, तो कल को ये काम आ सकती है ये चीज़ें.
ٹھیک ہے, I am saying the problem is there. I'm not,
problem تو ہے سر.
I'm not too sure you've truly addressed the supply side. It's the consumer side is addressed, but the supply side is not.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Thank you, sir.
So I think one of the things that Salman Saab is trying to tell you is کہ supply side میں buses آتی ہیں, right?
جی.
So اتنی buses ابھی ہیں نہیں
جی.
جو کہ خالی چل رہی ہوں جہاں پہ آپ سیٹس بک کرا سکیں, رائٹ. سو پیک آورس پہ لوگ 20-30 لوگ ایک بس کے لیے ویٹ کر رہے ہوتے ہیں اور بس میں شاید 6 سیٹیں ہوتی ہیں. سو دیٹس اے سپلائی سائڈ ایشو دیٹ نیڈس ٹو بی ریزالوڈ.
تو سر اگر پیسنجر میسج کرتا ہے, ہمارے پاس ڈیٹا تو ریکارڈ ہو رہا ہے ہر پیسنجر کا, ہم دیکھیں گے مینیجر چیک کر سکتا ہے کہ اتنے میسیجز آئے ہیں, اس کو سیٹ چاہیے لوگوں کو, لیکن اگر بسز نہیں ہے تو وہ نیو بسز ایڈ کر سکتے ہیں, نیو اسکیڈول ایڈ کر سکتے ہیں.
بالکل صحیح.
سر
ویسے جسٹ ان ایڈوائس, فلپ سائڈ آف دا کوائن, کہ جب سارے لوگ مل کے کہہ رہے ہو نا کہ یہ نہیں ہو سکتا, اس کا مطلب یہ ہو سکتا ہے. ٹھیک ہے, سو یو کین گو ایڈ اینڈ ڈو اٹ, دیر از اے گڈ اپرچونٹی.
تھینک یو سر.